How's it going to all two of you guys that watch my videos? You might have noticed that in my videos about ammunition that I like to talk about storing things in airtight containers with desiccants. I believe that this is an awesome way to keep our ammunition and our equipment as nice as possible for as long as possible, so it's there and it's ready when we need to count on it. I recently got myself a vacuum sealer. I've been sealing up all my ammo, and I've been messing around with getting the bag to be cut perfectly for my armor plates. I understand that we're not going to be doing underwater Navy SEAL Call of Duty missions or anything like that, but if you end up getting caught out in the rain, it's just detrimental to the ceramic for it to get wet. So I believe that this is a great thing to have and a great prep to do. Here it goes. So what you're going to need to start off is your armor plates. Your vacuum sealer costs about $60-70 on Amazon, and an 11-inch roll of vacuum sealer bag. So to start off, what we have to do is first create a seal on one end of the bag. So we're just going to pop that in there nice and square, hit seal. Might even do it once more just to make sure that I have a good seal on this. But just to show you, makes a nice clean seal right there. Alright, so based off of that first seal that we made, I'm going to cheat the top of the armor plate here back about like a 1/16 of an inch from that seal, because by the time you insert it into the bag, it's going to flush right up in there very nicely. I'm going to make sure that the plate is centered widthwise on the bag. And once I have that done, I'm going to reach for my Sharpie here, and I'm going to hold the Sharpie perpendicular to the table, and side of plate to where the Sharpie actually ends up making its mark is a perfect offset for once you slide the plate into the bag and make your seal. So we're going to take those marks that we made here and check out on the sealing machine where the heating strip ends up a little bit past the halfway mark. Might take a little trial and error for you to know where it's going to end up. I'll just pop that down and seal that, and then repeat the same for the other side. So the next step here, you need to make sure that you have enough bag for once it starts vacuuming that you're not going to run out of space. I marked 3 here, but it's probably a better idea to try and go with 4 or even 4.5. The more bag you have, the better. And then we'll just slide our plate into the bag once we have that extra length cut in. This is probably the worst part. These machines are very finicky with how much bag you put into the sealing chamber, and any little crinkles or creases will just not give you a satisfactory result. I found that the smooth side down actually tends to work better than this. So I ended up flipping the plate the other way. We can squeeze out any excess air and give the corners of the bag a little bit of a squeeze to get anything out. You're going to end up with wrinkles because of the irregular shape of the plate inside of this bag. It's not designed to seal an armor plate, but that's all right. And once you finally figure all that out, you'll end up with a nicely sealed armor plate like this. With all the extra that I had on there, I'm going to pop this into the machine one more time and just give it one more seal, hopefully get it a little bit closer to the plate so I don't have all that extra plastic hanging off of it at the end. And I'm also going to have to do something about those little dog ears up at the top of the plate. So once this final seal is done, I'm going to end up just taking my scissors here, trim everything up around the whole plate, don't pop the seals, have this, and just tape up any extra you have around the ends.